And joining us now is CBS News royal contributor Victoria Arbiter. Victoria, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I tell you, they get off the plane, it's right to work, right?
It was right to work. I mean, they literally stepped down off the plane, got into their Range Rover, which incidentally had the steering wheel on the same side as it would be in England, just so they'd feel really at home. And then they went straight to their first reception. They were only there for about 35 minutes. But LA really is all about business. And if this gives you an indication of how different it's going to be to Canada, there were crowds of people waiting for them outside the Beverly Hilton, but it was out the cars, straight into the business event, whereas we know William and Kate do like to do an impromptu walkabout.
Yeah.
As I said, they were there 35 minutes. They then went on to the Consul General's house. They had another reception, and then I would imagine they passed out. It was a long day yesterday.
A very long day. Now, Ben gave us a rundown of what's going on today. That polo match, is that really the highlight of Prince William's trip, in his head anyway?
I think in his head, certainly. William is very competitive, and he loves to play polo. It's considered the sport of kings, but he really is very good at it. And it's going to raise a staggering amount of money. People have paid up to $60,000 to play alongside William. There are 3 teams playing today. People have paid $4,000 to be in the marquee eating alongside the royal couple. They've even paid $400 for a packed lunch and a bare glimpse in the far distance. So I think it's going to be a fun day, and there's going to be a lot of famous faces in the crowd.
I was going to say, Ben talked about some of the stars they'll be mingling with today. Are they starstruck, the royal
Not
couple?
at all. You know, William and Kate, if they had their choice, they would be rambling the Highlands of Scotland. They are not jazzed by celebrities at all. We saw that actually at their wedding. There were so few celebrities invited to that. But they do appreciate the value of celebrity. They respect their talent. And also LA, they know people have deep pockets. So this weekend is an opportunity to raise money for William's charity.
We're seeing some faces now. Folks are going to be there. Jennifer Lopez, there's her husband, Mark Anthony. Anybody else you can tell us about?
Yes, well, tonight at the BAFTA event, there are 300 people that are going to be going. There are 42 up-and-coming British talent. The idea is to mingle them with the Hollywood movers and shakers. So we're expecting Nicole Kidman, Quentin Tarantino, Barbara Streisand, Les Moonves is going. So there's a number of people that'll...
And we just saw the Prince chatting with David Beckham. They're friends with the Beckhams, right? And Elton John as well?
Yes, they are friends with the Beckhams, but they're not pally-pally. William and David know each other from working together when they were trying to get the World Cup in England last year. So they know each other as colleagues. They certainly have got things in common, but it's not like they're popping over there for cocktails before dinner.
Catherine has been getting major kudos for her outfits along the way. Any special style she's going to bring to this LA trip?
Well, I hope so. Genius last night. I was very impressed, but of course we've come to expect this from Catherine. She was wearing an American designer last night. She was wearing a green Diane von Furstenberg dress for the last reception. And again, brilliant. It's her very first night in America, her first trip to America. She's wearing an American designer. But this weekend is about promoting British talent, British industry. I wouldn't be surprised if she wore a British designer to the BAFTA event tonight.
As Ben pointed out as well, LA is certainly used to celebrity and stars and things like that. And the paparazzi having a wonderful time, I'm sure, this week. Security-wise, is this tough for LA, the LAPD, to handle all this?
Especially with the paparazzi. The press have been so respectful on this tour. They very much appreciate what it means to William to have 1,400 journalists in tow. And nobody wants to cross the boundaries. No one wants to get thrown off the royal tour. But in LA, the paparazzi have their own set of rules. The LAPD have said anyone caught, even in the vicinity, on the grass, is going to be immediately arrested.
You said our boss is going to be at one of those
events.
Yes,
yeah.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Victoria Arbiter, as always, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Russ. Thank you.
We'll see you next time.